We live. I see my foot. That shit hurt. We live, baby. Shout out to Replay Gang. I was gonna watch it on the replay.
What's up, live?
What's up, live? What's up, live? That joke be funny. We in a goofy mood, even though this is gonna be a serious live feed. We've been sipping. Well, I've been sipping. 100% my wife hasn't been sipping. You gotta be careful what you say. Let's see. What they say? What a Patron. Ain't no Patron, bruh. You know what I mean? That's, you know, we got that. We got that Michael Jordan right here. It's almost gone, but it's that Michael Jordan tequila. It's doing good right here. Hey, look, you drink that, you ain't gonna want no more Patron. I'll tell you that right now. You ain't gonna want no more. You know what I'm saying? Just like this right here. I'm sipping on the woo. See if y'all can see that on the camera over here.
Take your shirt off, Jeff.
What y'all know about that right there?
It's easy to put on. Here, you wipe your hands with this, okay?
What y'all know about that right there? Hey, man. Work hard, play harder, man. These the type of drinks right here. Like, you don't get them always. You don't get them. That ain't your everyday type of situation. You know what I mean? So they ain't like that's a regular occurrence, but that's the joint when you get that, you know what I mean? You chilling. I was on that dog last night. I'm paying for it. Nah, hey, man, you got to know your limit. Hey, just because you got some nice shit don't mean you got to drink it all. Nah, no flex. Nah, not at all. Why would that be flexing? Let me tell you something, man. There's people out here drinking $300 shots. Please believe we just used to what we used to. You know what I mean? So we used to, you know, $30 to $50 bottles because that's just what we used to. So we think that the $100 bottle is something of like, oh, he doing something. Nah, man, there's people out here drinking shit you ain't gonna find in the store or at the counter. You know what I mean? Like it's some real deal. Go to one of these like more nicer bars and ask for some of them 60. Like I said, some shots I've seen $60, $100, $300 shots. You feel me? The nicer hotels that have them too. The fancier hotels that got the bar downstairs, they be having some shit. So, you know, this celebration, man, been nothing but good vibes for me for like the last like 2 days. So, wise words come Mr. Mr. 1099. You know that's what they call me. All right, so let's get to it, man. You know this was serious because I came up here in the middle of the Ravens game. So even though we kind of, you know, cruising, but I wanted to come up here and address some things. You know what I'm saying? Really one thing in particular. Woo! What I want to come up here and say is this. Coming from where I come from, the 757, everybody does the same shit for the most part, right? So you either working in the shipyard, you either working some type of warehouse job. If you're a female, you're a CNA, or you do nails, or you do child care. It's not a lot of difference. There's not a lot of diversity where I'm from. As I imagine, anyone who's from a particular area, you're not going to see a lot of diversity. You're going to see a lot of people doing the same shit. And so what I'm accustomed to from where I'm from, I'll get to you guys' comments later, is people who may elevate, you know what I'm saying, may start making more money. They may find a hidden gem or whatever, and they say nothing. They don't say nothing. They don't tell nobody about it. And they just get the money. They just get the bread, get it, and they'll never tell nobody else nothing. But what they will do is they'll brag, they'll flex, they'll say, you know, oh, you know, you gotta be unique to do this. You know, I'm the only one that can do it. You know what I mean? They'll carry it like that. and they'll just carry an attitude as if they're better than everyone around them. When the reality is, no, you just know a little more. That's it. This thing that is life is just all about what you know. Cause we all can do shit. We all can do what everyone else is doing. We just might not always all have the knowledge or the wisdom of everyone else. But if we all knew what some other people knew, we could do some different things. You understand what I'm saying? So I say that to say my thought process coming into trucking, because I was so blessed to find this industry, because no one in my family, well, at least in my immediate family, was a truck driver. None of my friends were. Nobody I knew were truck drivers. So I feel blessed to have found this industry, because it's people who have it's people that have been like raised in this industry, and they had such a head start on me to the point where it's like it's crazy, you know what I mean? But anyways, so my thought process with that is the fact that I'm gonna share my experience. I'm gonna show people, and that's why I've always been so open. That's why I've always been so transparent with everything that I've done, bad or good, and everything in between. So with that being said, when I post my settlements, or I throw, because you know what I'm saying, I throw hints out there as to what I'm making, that's the sole intention of that shit. You know what I mean? It's to show people like, hey, look at what I'm doing. You know, this is what I'm making. It's not to, because at the end of the day, once you understand the concept, it ain't gonna see. You going in the bedroom? Ain't gonna see. Once you understand the concept that we all making the same money anyways, it just may look a little, you know what I mean? We all eating the same, it's pizza. You either want pepperonis on it, you want sausage, you want extra cheese, but it's still pizza at the end of the day. We all making the same fucking money. Honestly. Or we damn, all of us put it like this, because when you say making the same money, some people may think that $1,500 is different from $2,000 a week. We all in the same tax bracket. That's the reality of the situation. So if you're making, you know, $5,000 to $10,000 to $20,000 difference, it's not this huge deal that we sometimes make it in this industry. It's not. I mean, you got guys who are legitimately up here acting like they're making $50,000 to $100,000 more than the next truck driver, and it's just not true. It's not. I haven't seen anything to show me otherwise. So this whole agenda of that's going around, that people are posting settlements and they're lying about what they're making, or people are posting settlements to show off. People are posting settlements to prove some point. No, I just want you to know, when you think of that, separate a trucker named Jay from that mindset and that foolishness. Cause I ain't with none of that shit. I done been through too much. I done came through too much to just even pretend to play around with that shit. You know what I mean? Like, no. I found a good situation here at VL Trucking. I found a good lease purchase program, whether I pay the truck off or turn it back in and pay. I found a good situation for me. And all I have done, and all I will continue to do, despite criticism or however people may feel, because it's always so interesting to me, all I do is get up here and talk about me. You feel me? That's all I do. I come up here and I talk about my situation. I don't come up here and nitpick through other people's shit. I don't come up here and count nobody else's pockets. I come up here and I use what I've seen from other people to try to build my own, you know, plan or way of thinking, and or whatever it takes from other people to build my own. Yes, 100%. I think everybody does that, even if they say they don't. Because mind you, a lot of these YouTubers that say, I don't watch this person's channel, I don't watch people's comments, I don't do none of that. They do all that shit. Let me be the first, second, and third to tell you they do that shit. So any YouTuber that tell you they're not watching nobody else, they're lying. Anyways, yeah, man, I just, that shit is stupid to me, you know? But at the end of the day, people told me, and they warned me, like, you don't post your settlements. Don't even tell them how much you making. And me being naive, me being ignorant and, you know, whatever, thinking that I could make a difference like I'm Captain America, I posted my shit. and I've posted and given out way more information than I probably should have over the course of the last 4 or 5 years. But I just don't know how to be any other way. But moving forward, I'm not posting settlements no more, man. I'm not gonna talk about pay no more. I'm not doing none of that. Like, I feel like I'm to the point where just watch my actions and let that allow you to figure out if you want to come to VL Trucking or not. Honestly, because I was always taught to not look at a man's what he say, but view his actions. So I'm doing better than I can remember. You know what I mean? And if that isn't enough proof, or if that's not enough what you need to determine whether this VL Trucking situation is a good fit for you, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I'm not here trying to oversell anything. And I think that's what the thought is that by us posting settlements, that we're trying to oversell something that we don't own, just something that we're a part of. And that's couldn't be further from the truth, man. It's just, I thought it was nice to be able to, hey, look, this is what I'm making, because that's what saved me. Somebody just reaching out like, hey, man, I know you're doing that, and you might be content with that, but you can do this, this, and this. And that's where I am now. And I wasn't trucker bred. I wasn't, and I got caught up in it. Everybody kept asking me, because, like, again, and I say this humbly, but when I came to VL Trucking, man, and I started posting my videos about it, I got a swarm of messages. I mean, oh my, that's why I had to go and create a second Google number. I mean, I had people want to talk to me about the program. I had people emailing me. I had people, boy, go in there. It's Spider-Man on. It was just a swarm. Like Instagram, Yahoo, comments. So it was just a lot. So what I tried to do was, by alleviating having to respond to damn near 50 plus messages that I got, I decided, okay, let me just start doing videos about VL Trucking and the lease program and what I'm making and stuff like that. So that way I can dial down on a lot of those questions and shit that I was getting, instead of having to go and reply to every single one, because that takes a lot of time. Be honest, you know what I mean? Like, my channel isn't the biggest, but it's definitely not as small as it used to be. So, you know, I might have 20, 30 questions off one video, and I'm trying to upload a video every other day. If I don't respond for 4 days, now I got fucking damn near 70 questions or comments to respond to. And sometimes it's just easier just to put it in the form of a video, or just make a post on my community page and answer a bunch of questions with one post. That's just sometimes just what it be, you know. But again, man, like, I've never in my life seen some industry or just they thought you were capping. Yeah, that's what they thought, and that's what I be trying to. That's the other thing, Tommy, Sean, and Alex, is that sometimes I find myself caring a little too much.
Do you live here?
Huh?
Do you live here?
You don't. We do.
Why do you live here?
Don't play in the room, man. he said, can we live here? What? This hang around in this. Oh, okay. I'm trying to catch up on the comments. But damn, he fucked me up. What was I just saying? Oh, I've never been in an industry or just been in a place where people are so fixated on everyone else. Like, it's crazy. You know, like, in this industry, we are to the point where we care about how you got your truck, how much you paid for your truck, like, how much you making, what kind of, like, it's crazy. Like, I've never been in another industry where everyone cared so much about what everyone else was doing. This is the only place I've been. And it's one thing to, like, people are trying to come together to make sure we all ain't getting ripped off. I do believe that is out there. truckers who are trying to gather information from each other to maybe find out like if a TQL isn't raping us, or like, a JB Hunt broker isn't really, if you got 4 different truckers who dealing with the same JB Hunt broker who ain't scheduling appropriate delivery times, they can come together, be like, yo, that shit happened to me too. So all 4 of them can go to JB Hunt, like, yo, you want some bullshit? I can understand that aspect of it, of us informing each other of our situations, but we do it strictly and exclusively on a competitive nature. Like, it's just like, yo, I gotta be making better than this guy, and this guy. And it's crazy. We all eating. Like, everybody's eating. That's the part I really, really disconnect, because it'd be different if this person won't eat and this person was eating and this person won't eat and that person was eating. We all be eating in our own way. Yo, go in your room. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't understand that shit, bro. It's more than enough bread out here. Some of the best companies are the smallest ones. Some of the best YouTubers are the smallest numbers. That's a fact. Nobody's business how much you make. I don't know why they say it. Why you say it. I don't know, man. I just, like I say, like I call myself trying to educate and just show my experience. Because it is, on the flip side of that, it do be a lot of people out here capping. It do. And my theory sometimes be that the ones that be capping is the ones that's always trying to call out everybody else, because they know they lying, so they figure everybody else must be lying too. But, that's where my brain goes. I'm a weirdo though, so don't pay me no never mind. But you feel me? But hey, man, it is what it is, man. Get it how you live. But moving forward for me, they most definitely be pocket watching. That's a fact. We all eating, bro. We all eating. You know what I mean? Like, it's really, you be a fool not to be eating right now. You who talks the truth is often the most hated. That's a fact. Everybody should be eating. The market is crazy right now. If you're not eating right now, then you just don't need to be a truck driver. That's what it really is. But what I'm interested to see is when the market dies down, because it's gonna die down. I mean, that's just law. What goes up must come down, and that's when it's gonna be really interesting to watch. A lot of the people that's been doing the talking, including other people at my company. I'm watching everybody because I want to see who really about this life. Because everything is all good right now. You know what I'm saying? And VL, a lot of the positive feedback that VL is getting with the lease purchase program is because the market is great right now. So really, you can really go anywhere right now and eat. You know what I mean? As long as you're making a nice percentage of the gross. Now, if you're only making, 50% of the gross, or, some shitty ass, lease or whatever situation, then it might be a little different. But if you're in a half decent lease, everybody should be eating right now on the percentage side. But when the market go down, that's when it's really gonna be like, okay, because I'm gonna be interested to see it from both perspectives, like who gonna maintain and then who gonna blame their company. What's going on, Miss Pearl? I want to see who gonna blame their company at that point, because that's what you're gonna start seeing when the market go down. Now everybody gonna be like, oh, this company, this. Nah, bro, they ain't got nothing to do with the company. The market's up. All that money you making now, you need to be putting that shit to the side. But I don't, again, I don't know nothing, man. I'm just some stupid dreadhead dude that be on YouTube. So, but anyways, man, like I say, moving forward, no more settlement videos. I will do the best I can to educate and continue to inform about my position at VL Trucking. Without posting, hey, how's your day going? I haven't started again yet. I've been home. Should I stay home an extra week? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Because we just got into this apartment, so I was like, fuck it, I want to enjoy my spot. But I can do that because allegedly I'm making money at VL Trucking, so, allegedly I'm good. So I can take off if I want to. But, I'm probably lying and You know, I'm gonna come out and I ain't gonna have a check for 4 weeks because that's how it is when you lease. And I'm gonna be struggling to make just the same amount of money as Mega Carrier leases make. And you know, I won't post my last 17 settlements to prove to strangers that I actually make money. You know, and whatever. You know, whatever else they'll come up with, it's cool, man. Shout out to Chase and Andrew Jackson, man. I don't know, man. For you to be doing so well in life, you just you truly are a miserable dude, man. You always finding yourself somewhere down in somebody else's situation, and I just feel like that's just a clear cut sign that you got some shit that's going on that you need to deal with, bro. You feel me? Like you always in somebody else's shit, talking about somebody else's money, talking about somebody else's pockets, just always, bro. That shit is, I don't know, maybe it's some young nigga shit that you do, or maybe that's just how you was raised. I don't know, but you always in somebody else's pockets, bro, telling them what they should and shouldn't be. It'd be different when it comes from cats like HT Logistics, who been around for a while, but Andrew only been around just as long as I've been around. He be talking like he know everything, and it'd be like, bro, like relax, bro. You was just same place we all was, in the warehouse lumping. You feel me? And now, you know, we making a little bit of bread. Now you walk around big dick like you've been in the industry 20 years because somebody done told you something that somebody else done told you. Like, chill, bro. Like, it just don't be that real. Maybe I'm being sensitive. You know, they say I'm emotional, so maybe I'm just being sensitive to that situation, and I can't take a joke or trolling, but I mean, if that's what you got to do to keep your views coming in, bro, that speaks to your content versus your character. That's tough. That's tough. Oh, I drop my damn brand new. Look, I dropped this a bit mad. So, but you know, it's all love though. Like I said, I don't got no hate towards nobody, but I just call out the fuck shit. I just call out the fuck shit. That's all I do. You know what I'm saying? Or shit I deem to be fuck shit. You feel me? And if I'm wrong, I come up here apologize. Y'all saw me do that live feed. Struck a Brown called up here. He called out some shit I said about him. We talked about it. And D-Rod's called and we talked about it. You know what I mean? Some people say, oh, well, you shouldn't have put that on. Hey, man, listen, man. The game is the game. You know, it's a lot of shit shouldn't go the way that it go, but it go that way. And sometimes it's better that it went that way than any other way. So I'm just not in the place of my life where I live with a bunch of regret. You feel me? So shit happened the way it's supposed to, I guess. But yeah, back to Chasing Andrew. Hey, bro, you got it. You got it, bro. Everything you say I am. Everything you say about leasing, you can't be no writer, bro. Because, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to show you. I sent you a settlement, and Andrew was a blank computer that downloaded his info from a loaded computer. Thanks for trying to help him out. My bad for even trying to reach out to him. I wouldn't worry of the opinion of a dude that takes care of a stripper and her son. Hey, man, I ain't gonna, that ain't got nothing to do with none of this. I'm speaking strictly on your YouTube endeavors and just how you be carrying other people. I just think that shit immature. I just do. Like, that shit be fun at first, but it just be like, you'll just keep going with it. Like, you just won't let that shit go. Like, that's almost on some SoCal type shit. You know what I mean? Like, that shit make me think, is you like a troll out here? Like, you got some dummy accounts or some shit like that? What up, Dre? I see you. That's what that shit be having me thinking. I don't know. But it's just peculiar. I just ain't never been that wrapped up in no other YouTuber, man. That's just me. Like, I've had back and forth with people, 100%. You know, I've gone back and forth with a little bit of everybody, but to just be obsessed about another motherfucker situation or multiple other people situations, that just ain't never been me. You feel what I'm saying? That unless I was dealing with the people, like you could say, well, like with D-Raj, but I was trying to deal with him, like on some face-to-face, this is what we gonna do type shit. But just like a stranger-ass nigga that I ain't never met, ain't never gonna meet, but I got all this to say about his situation, like, that's crazy. So, what that say? I seen Andrew break down another man's settlement. Ain't never seen that before. He tried low, but low shut that shit down. Yeah, man. He know who to go after. You feel me? He wanted me to send him my last like 3-4 settlements. I'm like, nigga, what you finna finance me a car? Fuck is you talking about? Like, you know, I don't even know. Like, do people not understand that in some places that could be offensive? Hey, man, let me see your last 3 settlements. What? Nigga, if you don't look at that year to date and get the fuck out my face. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's all you really need to look at. Like, niggas can fabricate settlements or all that other shit they were saying I did to my settlement. But you can't lie about that year to date. Let me school y'all how to really know what you looking for when you look. Because y'all, some of y'all be looking at other people's settlements and checks and don't even know what the fuck to look for. You just want to look at what they made that last week. That's where you fuck up. Look at that year to date, man. Look at that year to date. That's a fact, Corey. I wish I would go to my mama. Let me see your last 3 settlements. What? Nigga, what? What I look like, Experion? You know what I mean? But nah, like, shit. I forgot the point I was just about to make. Oh, look at that year to date. If it's like October and that year to date as a like, let's say you a company driver, and that year to date right now is like $40,000. That mean they probably gonna end the year. We still got like October, November, so they may make like 55 to 65, depending on what they. Nah, not even that, because I mean it's already we already what 10 months in, 10 months in. Yeah, so it's just look at that year to date, man. That year to date tell you everything you need to know. I don't care about none of that other bullshit, because at the end of the day, no matter what settlement you look at. When you looking at this type of shit on this side, not no company driver shit, but even if you want to look at anything from a bigger picture, you always want to average it out over a year. Maybe a quarter, but I say a year. So if you get a year to date, and this time of the year, and let's just say 70,000, you're going to take that and you're going to divide it by how many weeks that has been this year, and there's your average. So what I told Andrew, I said, look, yo, here you go right here. Let's just say I made 31,000 so far, right? I've only been in this lease truck, for like 2.5 months. So at the most, do 10 weeks. 10 weeks into that 31,000. That's 3.1. I've averaged 3.1 a week since I've been in this lease. Now, my year to date is after fuel, after truck payment. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that you don't see is the $900 that I spend on maintenance shit. That's it. And a little miscellaneous shit I done bought. But as far as after like the big expenses, you know, the 20% they take out, tolls, fuel, and my truck payment, I still average $3,100 a week. If that don't tell you the story you need to hear, I don't know what else to tell you. What else is there to discuss? You feel me? Or somebody educate me. What am I missing? What am I not seeing? I'm one of these cats. Ask the hiring manager. Let me see your past 3 checks. Fuck it. Hey, man, that's, you know what I mean? That's what they say, boy. You know, old head told me, and, you know, this isn't to offend any other race, but an old black dude told me, you go into a group of black dudes, and you tell them that a black dude said something, they gonna want everything. Social security number, everything, and 3 witnesses that said he said it. Let a white man go up to a group of black people, tell them something, they gonna do it without hesitation. No questions asked. They might even go above what he asked. It's crazy. I don't know why that shit is. You know, and I'm not trying to make it a race thing, but it from what I've seen a lot on this here app, a white dude can come up here, you know, I ain't gonna say no names because I don't want this to come off as disrespectful, but a white YouTuber can come up here in a truck and say this, and this. And that video will do 50,000 views, won't have 1 dislike, and the comments will be nothing but, hey man, you a genius. You this, you that, you this, you that, you this. A black YouTuber can come up here and say the same shit. That shit gonna have just as many dislikes as it do likes, and they gonna be in the comments hating on that cat. Hating on that cat. If you don't believe me, go watch. Go watch. That's why a long time ago I came up here and said, yo, I try to watch black YouTubers more than white YouTubers, because with the white YouTubers, nobody ever corrects them. Nobody ever does nothing. They just agree with everything they say. And me, I'm looking to see if somebody, because a lot of times you'll go to a YouTuber and he may say something in the video and somebody in the comments will disagree, and they'll have a full conversation or back and forth in the comments, and you can learn more from that conversation or that debate in the comment section that you would have learned from just watching the video. But you don't see that on, white folk. They just, oh yeah, man, good job. Oh yeah, I agree with that. You know what I mean? So maybe I'm the only one to see it. But they say I'm racist. How much of that $3,100 goes towards taxes? I'm not familiar with the 1099. That depends on you, Joffrey Joe. You and your accountant or bookkeeper or whoever. Stockholm syndrome, okay, it's the same thing. We Hispanics too. You obviously have never watched one Ike Stevens. I guess not. Yep, and there will be a bunch of other black in the comments talking shit and perpetrating negative energy to other black folks. That's a fact. What you're talking about is having a mindset of scarcity. You're coming from under a mindset of abundance. You're not gonna mix. I mean, that's just, I'm just peeping what I be seeing. Or talking about what I be peeping. You know what I mean? Like, so, bro, go in your room. You worse. But, so that's what I got, man. I wasn't even supposed to be coming up here and being up here for long. But I just wanted to say that, man. No more settlements for me. Sorry. Don't email me. Don't text message me. If you can't get the message by now, if my actions that will happen from now over the next 6 months, a year, 2 years, won't be able to show you anything. Look how they did. Look how they did to Sean. Oh, Lil Sean. That's a fact. That's a fact. They tried to make LaShawn look crazy for trying to do what he was trying to do. White dude would have came off with the same thing. Is that the nope? Nah, this it's called the Google A71 or whatever. So what happened was when I went and got my when I went to get my own Verizon line. They told me that my credit had not improved to a point where I could get a line of credit, so I had to cash out on the phone. So I wanted the note, but that shit was like $1,300, so I settled for this. This was like $700. You can get 5G up here. It looked just like it moved just like the note. It don't got the pen, you know what I mean, and it don't got the little joint on the back to where you can check your heart rate and shit. But it's all good. We will get there in time, man. It's, trying to hold on to the money, so you gotta pay what you gotta pay for now. Worry about the rest later. We upgrade later. You know what I mean? Don't want to spend too much money. Trucker named Jay. What do brothers hate on brother YouTube? Just open mind and not asking about anything. Oh, let me see. I missed a couple comments. No head told me never to tell big ideas to small minds. That's a fact. It be your own people. Trucker named Jay, why do brothers hate on brothers on YouTube? Just open minded and not asking about anyone else. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I can't explain that shit to you, man. I can't explain. I don't know. I have no idea why they hate on each other. Damn, you own a rock, don't have enough credit to get a phone, say it ain't so. Hey, man, I ain't perfect. I never come here and try to, but hey, I got the phone, though. So you can turn it into a slight if you want, but guess what? I got the phone. So, I mean, I just had to go about a different method in doing it. A lot of people, you know what I mean, they would have been like, yo, you got to pay $700 up front. They would have been like, oh, I ain't got that right now. What I do? Cash out. So, I mean, it's all about perspective. You can laugh at me for not, having good enough credit to get a phone through credit. Or you can applaud me for having the bread to cash out any fucking ways. You know what I mean? So, glass half full, glass half empty. However you want to look at it, goddammit. Some of y'all would have walked out with no phone. But if I say that, I'm flexing. You see? They back me in the corner. I come out swinging. They get mad when I hit them. God, I can't win for losing. That's what they say. Stop being transparent. Goodness gracious. That shit crazy. Who we got in here? 107 people. Hey, look, hit the like button for me, man. Hit the like button for me. I need some likes. I'ma hurt you. Come here, Jay. Let me see you, Spider-Man. Look at this little nigga. He just like walking around as Spider-Man. Look at this right here. This is crazy. Look. Show me Spider. Look at it. Head to toe. Just want to walk around with Spider-Man shit. That's what I'm grinding for. That's what I'm building the business for. So he can walk around wall-to-wall carpet in his damn Spider-Man outfit. That shit. We back. I dropped the link. There you go.
Results from a search.
I ain't ask you to search nothing. Keep living, King. Congratulations on the new baby coming. Black love. Appreciate that. Oh, I guess while I'm here, I guess I can address why the Virginia people say it won't instead of wasn't. I don't know, man, because we don't fucking want to. What'd that say? I got another comment. Why ain't pop up on my phone? Oh, there you go. Oh, you can't see me. Hold on, let me see. Can y'all see me now? Can y'all see me now? Damn, that's crazy. I don't know what happened. Hold on. Can y'all see me now? I don't know what happened. Nah, I ain't flipped the screen. I'm looking at myself. Nigga said cheap phone. Yeah, all right. Oh well, we just gonna keep going blacked out. Fuck it. I don't know what happened. I don't know.
Did you drop it?
Nah. I caught it.
Oh, Lord.
Oh well, we're gonna be blacked out then, goddammit. Fuck it. If y'all rock with y'all, hey, look, y'all wanna hear me address what OG Ricky said, you can keep listening, or I don't know what happened. Let me see what they call me cheap. He said I got a cheap phone.
Unless you got $500 for another iPad.
Cheap. Well, this is just black picture. Drop the phone 2 times. Cash out on OtterBox Fletcher. Should have walked out the store. I know, right? I'm about to just go back out and come back in. Hey, I'm about to go do another live feed. I need all y'all to come back so we can address this OG Ricky shit. I'll be back.